It's finished and blind, and...
So, are you filming?
Yeah, it's going.
I can edit it later. Okay. So this is me telling the story. I just got to...
Is this story time right now in the green room?
It's story time in the green room of the musical Suds. And I just got here from Toronto. I'm in Gananoque now. And I took a train to Kingston, because that seemed to be the cheapest, most effective way to get here. And then...
It wasn't?
Well, no, that was fine. That was like $20. But then I thought I was going to walk from Kingston to Gananoque. And when I got there, I checked my phone. I'm like, that's going to be like a 6-7 hour walk. So that didn't seem smart. And the guy at the train station said it's going to be a cab, like $75. It's better to take another train. So I waited for another train at 9:13. Took a train here. And then I realized that Gananoque is not like a metropolitan center. It was more of like a little wooden hut.
Did you do any research?
I didn't do a lot. I sort of like to play things, you know, like, what do you call that when you don't make plans? Improvise.
Play it by ear.
Play it by ear.
Not
That's
very
what
organized.
Not very organized.
Not stage manner.
No, got screwed. So I looked at my phone again, and it was like going to be like an hour or something, and I thought, well, I could walk for a bit. And, you know, Allison had said get a cab, but then I realized, where the hell am I going to get a cab? Like, I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. So I started walking a few feet, and I'm starting to get mosquito bites on me and stuff, and I'm carrying my guitar and my backpack. You made me take my guitar, even though I don't know how to play any songs, and all my stuff. And this SUV pulls up beside me, and I just hear this woman go, hey, do you want to ride? I'm like, what? Like, could I look any creepier? Like, would you pick me up? Like...
You don't look that creepy. No, you don't.
Well, I don't know. It's beside of the road. It's in the middle of nowhere.
It's on the way to Gananoque.
I don't know.
There's
She's
no way
this lovely older couple, and the woman is like, we're driving to Gananoque. Are you going to Gananoque? I said, sure. So I get in the back, and you know, I had to move their heavy bags. Like, can you lift that? And I'm like, oh yeah, I did it and stuff. And he's like, oh, by the way, we have a dog in the back. I'm like, what? And there's like this dog, and they're like, I'm like, what's her name? And it's like, oh, it's Molly. I'm like, Molly, and she kind of looks like a Burmese mountain dog, which I have a big thing for, because I met one in a dog pet store once, and it was like tiny, and the guy said it won't talk to anybody, but then it came over to me and fell asleep in my lap, and I always wanted to have that dog, but I didn't. It was too big for my apartment and stuff. So anyways, I thought this was like fate, and then they're like, where do you want to go? And I said, oh, I'm going to this the Suds thing. They're like, we live right across from the theater. I'm like, are you kidding me?
That's great.
I was just like, I could be a serial killer, but no, you're taking me to the theater, and they're like, oh, we'll tell you, there's 2 theaters in one. I'm like, yeah, because I didn't know on the website it looked like there was 2 different theaters, and I'm like, what are you guys doing here? Oh, well, we've got a house in Kingston, and we also have a house in Ottawa, and we've got one in Hamilton, and we used to live somewhere else, and that was too rural, so now we moved to Gananoque, and we still have a very nice town, sort of halfway between Hamilton and whatever, and I'm like, this is amazing, and I said, could I get you tickets to the, like, you know, can I get your number? Like, I don't know, maybe I get you tickets to the show or something. Like, oh, no, we haven't seen it, but we're patrons. We support the theater, but, you know, we don't. And I'm like, fine. And I'm like, okay, great. And he's like, well, we do need to sell a windmill. We've had this windmill on our lawn forever, and put it on Kijiji. Nobody wants to buy it. And I said, I am going to sell that windmill for you. And he's like, well, we're the Roberts. We live across the street. We're the ones with the wind. There's another windmill over there, but we're not that one. We're the one across the street. So I'm like, the Roberts are the nicest people, and we need to sell their windmill. And that is the story of how I got here.
That's so crazy.
Yay!
Yay!
2 doors over from the Roberts.
Can I
You
stop?
live 2 doors from the Roberts?
I do.
Okay. Well, then
Oh,
Tracy, do you know them? You know the Roberts?
I mean, I've seen their dog. I've seen Molly.
You've seen Molly? This is insane.
We have marshmallows.
Yay, the end.
The end.